getting a dog. When you first decide to get your puppy, hopefully you've done some research and you know what kind of dog is going to fit into your home. There are a lot of different breeds. AKC, I think, now accepts something like 160 breeds, if not more. I may be out of date on that. There's a dog for everybody. There are really active dogs, there are very quiet dogs. There are dogs who love to jog and others who love to lay on the couch. There's a dog for everybody. So do your research and really talk to breeders, ask them the questions, and buy from a reputable breeder, because that person will be a resource for you for the lifetime of the dog. They will be familiar with what their line does, what their kind of dog does, how they mature. Often the little guys will mature much more quickly than the bigger dogs, so you can expect them to be falling into line with what you're hoping for as an adult dog. So once you've decided, you go to the breeder and you visit with the dogs. Visit adult dogs first, because puppies, you're a goner, you're going to want to bring it home. And you need to see what the adult dogs are like and how you like them, whether you like the way they feel, whether you like that type of coat, whether you're going to mind if the dog is shedding a lot or not shedding. Some people don't care, you just vacuum more often, so that it fits into your life. And the dog is going to be an adult for most of its life, so look at the adults, hang around them, see what they're like. So after you go to the breeder, you're going to sit down once they've got a litter of puppies, and usually the breeder will be the one to choose your puppy for you. And that's because they know what they've got in that litter, whether the puppy is going to be a quiet type, whether it's going to be a rambunctious type, whether it's going to be a dog that will love to run, or a dog that will be great with kids, or is a little more quiet. So they can help you to find the right dog. In my opinion, buying a dog from a pet store is not the way to go. Many of those dogs come from situations that make raising them very difficult. Dogs that come from puppy mills are often raised in conditions that are not real sanitary, and when I ran the obedience school, the call we had most often was, "I cannot get this dog clean in the house." Well, if they were raised in a situation where they were in their own feces and urine, they're going to think that's totally fine and not a problem, and it's really hard to break that cycle. So you want to buy from a place that is reputable, that takes good care of their dogs, they're kept clean, and do your research. Don't rely on someone's word that that the pet store dogs are a good place to buy from. Find out where they're from. Find out exactly who raised them. If you can, go visit. That's really helpful. Don't make a split-second decision and say, you know, I've always wanted a dog, and go get one, because that's really a setup for failure. If you go to the shelters, they can have some great dogs there, but some of them come with some baggage, so you have to be prepared to deal with that. And that means for sure going to classes, which I highly recommend for dogs no matter where you get them, to go to puppy classes, to go to obedience classes. You don't need to have the specific high level of training that a competition dog would have, isn't that right? But you do need to be brushed up on how to control basic behaviors, walking on a leash, coming when called, really basic things that you're really going to appreciate over the long run. So, did you agree? I thought you did. Say bye.